Okay, so get this. Ready for today's deep dive.
Always. Hit me. What are we diving into today?
You know how we're always digging into the best advice for living healthier, right?
Oh, yeah. Always on the hunt for those golden nuggets.
Well, buckle up because this one's a doozy.
All right, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
It's all about skipping, get this, skipping sauces and condiments.
Whoa, okay, hold on. Gotta admit, that one threw me for a loop. Sauces and condiments. Gone.
I know, right? My first thought was, wait, what about my sriracha? But the more I thought about it, the more curious I got.
I can see that. I mean, at first glance, it sounds kind of extreme.
Right. But there's got to be a reason why this advice is popping up, and that's exactly what we're going to unpack today.
All right, let's do it. Let's dissect the sauce-free life. What's the source material saying?
Well, the advice is pretty straightforward. Skip the sauces and condiments. Just like that, no exceptions.
Interesting. So no creamy ranch, no tangy barbecue sauce, not even a little ketchup.
Apparently not. But, of course, we need to dig deeper, right? I mean, surely there are nuances here.
Yeah, there's got to be more to it. What kind of benefits are they suggesting come with this condiment-free approach?
Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of these sources are highlighting the potential downsides of our sauce obsession. Like, we might not realize just how much extra sugar and sodium we're adding to our meals with every squeeze and drizzle.
That's a good point. It's easy to overlook those little additions, but they can definitely add up.
Exactly. And think about it, some of those popular sauces, they're loaded with high fructose corn syrup, which we know isn't exactly doing our bodies any favors. Not to mention all the artificial flavors that can kind of mess with our taste buds over time.
Right, it's like those artificial sweeteners. They trick your brain into craving more sweet stuff.
And that makes sense, right? If our taste buds are constantly bombarded with these intense artificial flavors, it's no wonder we start to crave them more and more.
Absolutely. It's like our palates become desensitized to those more subtle, natural flavors.
Okay, but I gotta ask, are we really saying all oil sauces are off limits? What about a squeeze of lemon juice or a sprinkle of fresh herbs? Those have gotta be okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not about eliminating flavor entirely. Fresh herbs, spices, citrus juice, those are all fantastic ways to brighten up your meals and add complexity without all those added sugars and processed ingredients.
So it's more about being mindful, right? Like choosing whole, fresh ingredients over those pre-made sauces that have a whole paragraph of ingredients on the label.
Exactly. It's about being conscious of what you're putting in your body and making choices that align with your health goals.
I like that. So this isn't about deprivation, it's about being more intentional. But let's be real, going completely sauce-free might feel a bit daunting for some people.
I agree, it's definitely a big shift, but even just becoming more aware of our sauce habits is a step in the right direction.
Totally. Like, do you ever find yourself reaching for the same condiments out of habit? I know I do. Maybe it's time we all take a closer look at our routines and see if there are any autopilot sauce grabs we can switch up.
You know, I think you've hit on something important. It's about breaking free from those automatic choices and really asking ourselves, does this sauce actually enhance the dish, or am I just used to it?
Such a good point. And who knows, maybe by cutting back on those store-bought sauces, we'll rediscover a love for the natural flavors of food, or even start experimenting in the kitchen, creating our own sauces and dressings with fresh, wholesome ingredients.
Exactly. And that's where things get really interesting. Instead of grabbing that bottle of teriyaki sauce, maybe you whip up a quick marinade with some soy sauce, ginger, and garlic. You control the ingredients, you control the sodium, and honestly, it probably tastes way better.
I'm totally with you. This is starting to sound less like deprivation and more like a culinary adventure.
Precisely. And think of the possibilities. Fresh herb pestos, vibrant salsas, zingy citrus dressings, all made with real ingredients that nourish your body and tantalize your taste buds.
All right, I'm sold. I'm ready to embark on this sauce-free journey, but I'm also curious, what about you? Do you have any go-to homemade sauces or dressings you love?
Oh, absolutely. One of my favorites is a simple lemon tahini dressing. Just whisk together some tahini, lemon juice, olive oil, a pinch of salt, and maybe a little garlic if you like. It's so creamy and tangy, perfect for salads or roasted veggies.
That sounds delicious. Definitely going to give that one a try.
And you know, another great thing about making your own sauces is that you can adjust the flavors to your liking. Want it spicier? Add a pinch of cayenne pepper. Need it sweeter? A touch of honey or maple syrup will do the trick.
So really, it's all about taking back control, right? Control of our ingredients, control of our flavors, and ultimately, control of our health.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's empowering to realize that we have the power to create delicious and healthy meals without relying on those pre-packaged processed sauces.
I'm feeling inspired. And I bet our listeners are too.
Yeah.
So to all our deep divers out there, we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried cutting back on sauces and condiments? What was your experience like? Did you find yourself enjoying the natural flavors of food more? Let us know.
We're all ears.
Because this deep dive has definitely opened my eyes and my taste buds to a whole new way of thinking about flavor.
And who knows, maybe this sauce-free experiment will lead you to discover your own inner culinary genius.
All right, everyone. Until next time, happy cooking and happy eating.